Now, I'm curious in terms of your overall business. Like, I gotta say, Jack and I showing up here, a lot has changed. It's incredible. Like, we walked into a different business than we did before.
Mm-hmm.
How has it changed from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, we're just really building the business is my favorite thing. It's just fun. It's not only a hobby, but I'm competitive with myself. There's a lot of avenues we're going into with the special project, whether or not that's in this video, further diversifying our content with Your Week in Money and financial audit follow-ups. We do have our education now, so we have marketing with that. Our biggest part of the business is still the video side. So, we have our shorts editor and then 2 video editors and then an ad editor and then 3 people soon on the casting side. So that's pretty big. We also have the inside sales rep who's able to go get sponsors that I want and stuff like that. So
you have surpassed everything that I like, everything that I could imagine should be done. Like, you've done that plus 50%.
And effectively too.
There's only a million things more I want to do.
Part of me wonders, like, I'm intimidated by seeing all the people and all the back end infrastructure that you have set up. How do you learn how to do that? I feel like I would just be kind of lost with,
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't do it all at once, right? You grow it. And like, I brought on my friend and also past coworker, Robert, who, he's also really good at this. And we put our heads together a lot and, we work on it together. And, I throw him a lot of the more miscellaneous tasks, a lot of the HR, a lot of stuff like that. So I don't know. You surround yourself with the right people. You vet people well. We've never had any bad experience with any employees, so everything's been good. We even before people are hired, we bring them in for a day just to see if they culture fit and stuff, because we're a little rambunctious. We like to have fun. So it's just, I don't know. I think if you put in the right investment, it works out.
How do you keep people motivated?
I like relatively robust bonus structure. Some people are on like quarterly structures. Some people, if they hit certain metrics on what they're working on, they get bonuses. But also, since I think it is a fun place to work in general, compared to like if you're going to go to most corporations, I think people like to see the end results. I know people got fired up today when we got the results of the $10,000 paid off in 10 months median thing. Like, that's really good to hear. I don't know, just seeing the growth. Everyone has such an integral part that no one is just here because they're here and they're not. There's not one person that you could take away and, it's okay.
In terms of the revenue, could you break it down on like a pie chart in terms of where it comes from? Like, you don't have to say a specific number, just percentage terms. Like,
off the top of my head, I'm pretty bad at that.
Really?
Let me give you the exact one. Can you get my laptop from the table now? It's Graham and Jack. I want to give them the best.
All right.
Give them the best.
I actually really like these.
I do too.
Dude, they're so nice. They're neatos. They don't even sponsor, but
if you could find a way to manufacture these and sell them, I swear, like, this is the coolest thing I've held in my hand.
Okay, November. November ad rates for the YouTube channel was 32.8%. One dedicated sponsor was 11%. Membership was 7%. Another dedicated sponsor was 14.4%. And a bunch of other little follow-up, different ads, Patreon, that kind of crap. And then our secondary channels, that all adds up to about, I think it looks like 10%. And then all other minor sponsorships coming together, 15.4%. And then classes at 11%. Yeah.
That's pretty healthy in terms of diversification. How do you plan to expand that over time?
We want to make our education system more robust. We don't want to go for anything cash grabby. There's just such a bad negative connotation, and fairly so, of like other influencers or gurus out there who've just like put out classes and they're just shitty. That's why we do like, a month. Take the class. If you didn't find it valuable, we'll refund you, no questions asked. And also, our refund rate is 25% of industry average. So, like, we know we're doing things right.
And the refund rate overall is what, like 3%, 2%?
Yeah,
it's like lower than that. It's like really low.
And ours is 25% of that. So I know we want to build that out, make sure we're actually providing value. Then again, with the special project, whether or not that was announced, that'll be hopefully a part. Building out our YouTube membership is a really helpful part as well. And we do all these dedicated shows behind the paywall there, and that helps support the ups and downs of everything. So
I'll tell you what I think you need to do. I'll give you my unsolicited advice. Get a guy on the street. I think a man on the street sort of style right now for shorts that you could turn into long form, like 15-minute videos. I love this channel, The School of Hard Knocks. Have you seen this guy? He goes, what do you do for a living? Like, I love that. They're great videos. And this guy has no fear going up to like strangers. Hey, were you ever broke before? How'd you make your money? I love his channel. Get a guy who's like really good going up to strangers on the street, and you're in the perfect spot for it. Like the bar scene. But instead of the pickup videos where they're like flirting with women, talk about money, talk about finances, have couples on like
on a job.
I would do it.
Jack would actually be fantastic.
I did it already. I know the editing. I couldn't stand the production.
You were really good at it, man. You had a good knack at that.
Yeah, they did well. I would do it, but I just don't want to produce it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I would do. So I would do the man on the street. That's its own segment, different from you. Then what I think would be really interesting, and I'm giving you all the ideas that I just don't have the energy for, but I know they would do well. Have an attorney on that goes through legal issues for people. So it's like they'll get like a free attorney, but like imagine I come to you, like you were talking about the landlord issue.
Nobody steals this idea.
And and I just say like, hey, dude, my landlord is this and that, and there's like, can I see your lease? Show the lease, and they kind of go over it. But it's like, we came up. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so the legal thing. The next thing I'd love for you to do is a fitness audit.
Okay. I'll have to hire someone for that one.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. I'm not talking like you, but I think hire.
It'd be funny
like the biggest user on YouTube.
Yeah, hire someone. Hire someone who's just like, ripped, but basically to do like Jack.
They're all yours.
Do a fitness audit of people where they could go through, and this is a lot more work. But like go through their diet. Like you go through someone's finances, go through like have them track what they eat for like a month or for a week or something like this. Something like that. But they go through and it's like, you ate a cheeseburger. What are you thinking? You did pancakes with this and this mocha thing. That's 700 calories. Like
now that'll really outrage Reddit.
But you know what?
You fat shamer.
I think that would be good. And like, put them on the spot in a place that they could get healthy and could learn the proper exercises and ways that they could get in shape, and diversifying away from you. I think that's the only thing I would do. And eventually you have the Caleb Hammer, the audit brand. Yeah. Because right now you got financial audit. I want to see fitness audit. I want to see legal audit.
Yes.
That's it. I want to see the man on the street.
Why aren't you doing things?
I don't have the energy for it.
Like I don't have your energy. You're not old yet.
I have zero motivation to do it. Like to me, it sounds daunting. It sounds like a ton of work, and I'm like, do I really want to do that? Probably not.
Is this the guy you want to partner with? Are you sure you don't want to?
Well,
Jack doesn't have motivation. I'm trying to whip Jack into shape.
That's false. The thing is, we're both passionate about what we're passionate about, and it's hard to expand the parameters. Right now, the iced coffee hour for me is all I want. It's all I need. I would consider doing other things, but most of the time the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Like I want to go and I want to make straight interview videos, but at the same time, I don't want to do all of the post-production process. I want to go try this thing out, but I know that that's going to also, there's going to be all of this auxiliary work with any other venture that's taken on.
There's nothing wrong with hiring people.
100%.
Hiring good.
We pay a lot of like agencies to do certain things for us, and we have a few people that we pay to take care of a lot of our responsibilities. So we don't really have any like full-time employees, but we do have money going out to several different people that provide services for us that make our lives easier.
You like third parties because that's the thing. We're trying to in-house almost everything because I feel like no one cares.
You make a lot more than us.
Yeah, okay.
So that also,
maybe if you in-house things more, you would be able to make things better, though.
True.
Like that's why
to me it's management, right? To me, it's management. It's now we have to manage someone and oversee that. I don't like what?
You like meetings, like sitting down and just making things better, just like strategizing and like getting in the weeds. I love getting in and just like, let's figure this shit out.
I love title, thumbnail, strategy conversations like this. I love title, thumbnail. I like. And then the review process of making sure the episode is perfect. Like,
Nothing I hate more than sitting down and making a thumbnail.
I would prefer to build out like systems than I would that stuff, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
We all sit in that room over there and we spend an hour 3 days a week making titles and thumbnails. And I
could always hire
never felt a noose around my neck.
Hire me as a consultant.
Oh.
That's all it is, man.
You would make ours too nice. They wouldn't be as fun and rowdy
And
anymore.
give you some good ideas.
Yeah.
This clip is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura. Have you ever Googled yourself or a loved one and been absolutely shocked by all of the information that's publicly available online? Well, I did it recently, and it was really scary to find private information that was readily available on public data broker sites. Well, if you're scared about something like this too, that's where our sponsor, Aura, comes in. Not only does Aura monitor your personal data across the web, but it also helps you opt out of those invasive data broker websites. Plus, they offer identity theft protection with up to $5 million in insurance for your whole family, financial fraud alerts, and even a VPN to keep your online activity private. Personally, I'm not willing to leave my information and my family's security vulnerable, and you don't have to either. Go to aura.com/icedcoffeeclips to try it out for 2 weeks for completely free. And literally in just minutes, Aura will let you know if your personal information is exposed. Head to aura.com/icedcoffeeclips to see why it's worth it and protect what matters most. Seriously, guys, it's just 2 weeks completely for free. Try it out with the link down below in the description or aura.com/icedcoffeeclips. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this podcast.